here's a little secret that developers or real estate investors do not share, but I'm going to share it with you now. To be massively successful when it comes down to development, organization is the key, period. Be organized. Time management is another one as well. And really keeping everything situated, because you are your capacity to be organized and with time management and projects is going to be a direct result on how many projects you can actually handle right now. And I'm not saying I'm great at this, right? I'm still learning every single day. But what I do know is the skill sets that I learned back in the military about time management and organization and tracking your task, and what I call playing hot potato. That basically means that I've got the task, now the other person has the task. What does that look like? How do we move forward as quickly as we possibly, or quickly as possible? That matters. That really, really, really matters. Like for me, I've got 2 rail sites, right? I got 288 acres that I'm working on right now on a waste campus. I've also got, we just got approved today as well from CSX, so, which is fantastic, it's rail, and we can do 25 to 40 rail cars, right? Very cool. And it's awesome. But the only thing is, there is a lot of coordination. There's a lot of back and forth. And sometimes there's so much you forget about the day. Now, this is good and bad. What I do recommend, and probably this is the item that I hear too many people talk about, hustle, get shit done, which is fantastic. I'm also in a very different place in my life. I am a father, but I have a 17-year-old and a 23-year-old. I don't have little kids anymore. I was married for 15 plus years. I'm not married anymore. So what I've learned is I can wake up at 1 or 2 in the morning to study for my GC test. I can do certain things and last longer and really have a 14-hour, 15-hour day consistently. But this is what I enjoy doing, right? Anybody that ever comes in my life, they would have to enjoy the mission as well of what I'm up to, veteran housing that we're doing, partnering with nonprofits, this rail projects can actually drive down fuel costs possibly in this area that I'm working in, really big projects. But at the same time too, they're big bets financially as well and time wise. I'm working on new builds. I've got a big remodel going on. You've got cash constraints that come up. You have to be smart about it. You're doing your best that you possibly can. What I've learned is if you really take time management very serious and project management and really move things forward, that is where your biggest ROI is going to be, is understanding project management, moving everything as quickly as possible forward, understanding where each task is every single day as well. That's what you want. But at the same time too, look at basically what you can do. Like, I'm a big note taker, right? So I write down every lesson that I'm learning every single day, and I do my best to go over those lessons so I don't have to repeat them. Because what I learned was life and development is the same thing. Meaning, if you only learn up to building a house and you never go past just building one house, and you never push yourself to build 3, which I did 2 at the same time and I messed up, so now I'm redoing it again. You're never going to be allowed to push past the second house to 108 to a subdivision. If you couldn't even get 2 right, how you figure you're going to get 108 right? You're not. So you have to really be meticulous about it. But also, I'm in a different place in my life. My personal recommendation is, look, man, if you are under 45 and you haven't had a family yet, you're in your 20s or you're in your 30s, you haven't had a family, get a family, man. Have an amazing life with your family. Wake up before your kids do. Make them breakfast. Make your wife breakfast. Enjoy the things in your life. And then when it's time to work, bust your butt. Like, keep going hard on it, period. Like, really go all in. Because once you go all in on something, then at the end of the day, 5 o'clock, call it quits. Call it. I always used to have a phone bank that I would put my phone on the charger. And I would just spend time with my kids, man. That's it. I just wanted to be a baseball coach. I just wanted to be a husband at that time. I just wanted to be all in as a father, because it goes by fast. It goes by really fast. It goes by so fast when you wake up and you open your eyes. they're 10, they're 12, they're 13, they're 18 years old, they're graduating high school, and you have this euphoric feeling when they do graduate high school, like you completed something massive. You took a thing that was a wobbly thing, and now they're an adult, right? They can go live their life on their own. And you have to be great. What I discovered was you got to be great at time management, project management, moving things forward. You got to be great at it for your family, not just for you, but for your family. How else are you you have to have a new relationship with time, a brand new relationship with time that you've never thought that you could have again. When you set up appointments, don't ask people, hey, what time works for you? Just tell them, because you're busy. Hey, I got a 3:15 opening, I got a 12:15 opening, or I got a 3:30 opening. What time frame works for you? And boom, that's it. You're busy. You're a busy person, I got it. But if you practice that now, and you practice this new relationship with time, it would only get better in the future. So my biggest thing is, if you're listening to this, is create a new relationship with time. Do one thing on time management. That's first, setting up your calendar and setting up your schedule. Number 2, who's the 15 most important people that you need to get a hold of, talk to, email, something that's going to move your project forward. And if worst case scenario, if you're like, man, I don't know what project management software to use or this or that, just freaking use, if you want, yellow sheets of paper, whatever. Use something that you'll stay stable on, period. If it's in Excel, all you got to do is put the descriptions of the major task, what's the type of task that you're doing, description on one side, in the middle, in progress, or complete, that's in the middle, and then at the other side of it is notes, and every day update it, period. I grew up in a time frame, when I was an Army recruiter, everything was the Franklin Covey planner and handwritten at that time. Computers were still kind of so-so. IBM was the thing, right? I hope this helps, because again, if you're watching this and you got a family, don't take advantage of it, man. When you blink your eyes, they're 17. When you blink your eyes, they're 23. When you blink your eyes, they're just like, they're not running for daddy anymore like they used to. It's different. It's different, but it's beautiful at the same time. Yeah, I hope this helps anybody just listening to this and you get something out of it. Thanks. Bye.